Explosive transfer news is hitting the headlines. Premier League clubs are gearing up for a summer of seismic shifts, with massive bids on the table and futures hanging in the balance. We're talking about Newcastle United's star players, potential record-breaking deals, and shock moves that could redefine the league. First up, Tino Livramento's future at St. James Park is looking uncertain. Could he be heading for the exit amid interest from top clubs? Next, we dive into the financial details of a potential blockbuster transfer. Arsenal has been told exactly how much they'll need to shell out for that Newcastle United star. Is this a deal that could actually happen? Then, we're turning our attention to another Newcastle United gem. Reports are surfacing that a powerhouse club is planning a major move for Sandro Tonali, with an eye-watering price tag attached. Will he be the next big name to depart Tyneside? And finally, we hear directly from Newcastle United's CEO about their strategy for player sales and contract negotiations. What does this mean for the future of their prized assets? Stick around, you don't want to miss this. Subscribe and hit that bell.
Your brand new iPhone deserves the best protection, and the iLume 3-pack screen protector plus 3-pack camera lens protector has you covered. Don't take risks with your iPhone. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Tino Livramento's Newcastle nightmare. A shocking exit looms. The future of Tino Livramento at Newcastle United is hanging precariously in the balance, with the young defender facing a potential departure from St. James Park. The looming threat of missing out on European competition next season has cast a shadow over the club, and it appears the consequences could extend to key player retention. Livramento, who has managed only 12 Premier League starts this season due to injury setbacks, has still managed to impress whenever called upon. Despite his limited game time, his potential is undeniable, attracting the attention of Premier League giants. Reports suggest that Newcastle United faces a real possibility of losing the 23-year-old this summer. His current contract situation, with 2 years remaining, coupled with his unwillingness to extend, puts the club in a vulnerable position, especially with top clubs like Arsenal and Manchester City reportedly monitoring his progress. Valued between £60 million and £70 million, a summer sale seems increasingly likely if the Magpies cannot secure European football. This situation has sparked significant discussion among fans and analysts. Many see Livramento as a crucial part of Newcastle's future, and his potential departure would be a massive blow. The financial implications are also substantial, as his sale could fund other transfer targets or provide much-needed capital. There's a palpable concern about the club's ability to hold on to its top talent under these circumstances. Don't go anywhere, because the transfer saga is far from over. Next, we're uncovering the exact price Arsenal might have to pay to land this highly rated defender. Arsenal's £60 million dilemma for Tino Livramento. Arsenal has been put on notice. Newcastle United is demanding a staggering £60 million to sanction the summer transfer of their highly rated right-back, Tino Livramento. This hefty price tag comes as the Gunners seek to bolster their defensive options, with Ben White reportedly on the verge of departing the Emirates Stadium after 5 years. Livramento has emerged as a primary target for Mikel Arteta's squad, but the significant investment required raises questions about Arsenal's willingness to meet Newcastle's valuation. Despite his youth, Livramento boasts considerable Premier League experience with 108 appearances to his name and is widely regarded as one of the league's premier fullbacks. The potential sale of Ben White could provide some of the necessary funds for such a move, but the club must weigh the cost against other transfer priorities. With Jurrien Timber's injury issues, Arsenal is keen to avoid a repeat scenario and secure reliable depth in defense. While other Newcastle stars like Sandro Tonali and Anthony Gordon are also linked with Arsenal, the sheer cost of acquiring all three is likely prohibitive. The news has generated considerable buzz among Arsenal supporters. Some believe Livramento is the ideal replacement for White and worth the investment, while others are concerned about the steep fee and the impact on the club's overall transfer budget. Analysts are closely watching to see if the Gunners will commit such a substantial sum for a single player. But the transfer drama doesn't stop there, as another Newcastle star is making headlines. Get ready to find out how much Manchester City might have to pay for Sandro Tonali. Newcastle sets £80 price tag on Sandro Tonali amidst Man City interest. Newcastle United is reportedly preparing to demand a colossal fee of £70.80 million for their influential midfielder Sandro Tonali, as Manchester City plots a significant summer move for the Italian international. Tonali has been a linchpin for Eddie Howe's side this season, featuring prominently in their pursuit of a top-5 finish with 47 appearances across all competitions. While links to a return to Italy have surfaced, Manchester City is emerging as a frontrunner, according to insider reports. The substantial transfer fee is expected to deter many Italian clubs, potentially simplifying City's pursuit. Manchester United has also been rumored to be interested as they plan a midfield overhaul. However, Newcastle's reluctance to part with Tonali, especially if they fail to secure European competition, could force the player's hand if he pushes for a move. Sources suggest that only clubs with the financial muscle to match his fee and wages would be considered. City's interest is reportedly escalating, partly due to uncertainties surrounding Rodri's future at the Etihad, with the Spanish midfielder reportedly open to a move to Real Madrid for a fee around £50 million. This news has sent ripples through the football world. Fans are debating whether Newcastle can afford to lose such a vital player, while City supporters are excited by the prospect of adding Tonali to their already formidable squad. Analysts are closely watching the financial implications and the potential impact on the Premier League title race. Stay tuned as we bring you the latest from Newcastle's CEO on their transfer strategy. Get the inside scoop on how the club plans to manage player departures. Newcastle CEO, player sales will be on our terms. Newcastle United's chief executive, David Hopkinson, has issued a clear statement regarding the club's stance on player transfers. Any player under contract who seeks a move will be sold strictly on the club's terms, maximizing the financial benefit for St. James Park. This declaration comes as Newcastle navigates the final stretch of the season, with European qualifications still a possibility, and plans for both scenarios, qualification and absence, are being laid. Hopkinson, appointed after the high-profile sale of Alexander Isak to Liverpool for a British record fee last summer, emphasized that strategic player trading is now a cornerstone of Newcastle's model. The club is actively planning for the future, addressing an aging squad spine and uncertainties surrounding key players like Sandro Tonali. While Tonali has 4 years left on his contract, with a potential 12-month extension, the club is in a strong negotiating position. Hopkinson's predecessor, Darren Eales, had previously stated that player sales would be handled with the club's best interests at heart, a sentiment now reinforced by Hopkinson. The club aims to leverage any potential transfer opportunities to their fullest advantage, ensuring they receive maximum value for their assets, as exemplified by the Isak deal, despite the subsequent struggles to adapt to his absence. The CEO's firm stance has been met with a mix of reactions from fans. Some see it as a necessary business approach to ensure financial stability and reinvestment, while others worry it might signal a willingness to cash in on star players. Analysts are observing this strategy closely, anticipating how it will shape Newcastle's transfer market activity in the coming windows. That's all the transfer buzz for now, but we'll be back with more updates soon. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss a single transfer bombshell. And that's a wrap on today's explosive transfer news. We've seen Tino Livramento's future at Newcastle hanging in the balance, with top clubs circling. Arsenal has been handed a staggering £60 million price tag for the talented fullback. Meanwhile, Sandro Tonali is reportedly a target for Manchester City, with Newcastle demanding up to £80 million. And Newcastle's CEO has made it clear, player sales will be on their terms. What a window this is shaping up to be. If you loved this update, smash that like button, subscribe to news for all your breaking sports news, and ring that notification bell so you never miss a moment. Let us know your thoughts on these transfers in the comments below, and follow us on all social media platforms for even more exclusive content. We'll see you next time.